Doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If
이 새끼 의사한테 데려가서 의사가 가망이 없습니다 이러면 도저히 안 되겠구나 이러고 포기할 새끼네.
Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children.
아니 본인도 씨발 한 고집 하시는 것
If you really
같은데.
want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
고블린 새끼를 다 조지면 되지
I hope
않을까?
you remember what I've said. Good day.
쓴 저주로 불게 만들면
See how
되지.
Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
아 여기 가족 씨발 콩가루 집안이네. 재밌네.
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
그러니까 뭐 무화과 하나 따다 줬다고 씨발 극대노로 왔는데?
He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
나 갔다가 나도 저주받는 거 아니냐?
Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
가자 일단.
They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
땅을 파서 뭔가를 찾고 있는 것 같다고?
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
여러분 얘는 뛰어간다잉. 다행이다.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble?
고블린 새끼들이네.
Rock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Revelio! Expelliarmus!
It's in my book.
역시 어둠의 마법이야. 디피노는 어둠의 마법이 아닌가? 어쨌든
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Confringo!
Stop by.
Protego!
Stop it!
Confringo! Accio! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
I won't rest. Put me down.
와 폭발물이 씨발 레전드인데?
You've made your last mistake.
뭐야 이 족밥 새끼는.
Accio!
One less human.
고대 마법!
How nice of you to stop by.
Accio! Incendio!
I won't.
Confringo!
No!
Accio! Incendio! Protego! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Stupid!
I confess.
됐나? 다
That
잡았나?
was a bit more than I bargained for. I I tried to.
어디 갔어 얘는? 아. 아이 뭐 2대2 두 명이서 이 정도면은 쌉가능이지.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
사유지를 조사하여 증거를 찾으세요. 이거 아님?
Incendio!
아 불 붙이는 게 아니네.
Bit abandoned.
딱 봐도 난로 왔길래 불 붙이려고 그랬는데.
Rumor was a
Revelio.
Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more.
우물.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before.
아
This house,
고대
the well,
마법이다.
the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
그 기억 속에서 가뭄에 들어서 말 살리는 게 여기였네. 그 경치가.
Sebastian, over here.
아 맞네 고대
This was
마법이네.
damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed.
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
아니 해리포터 세계관에서 고대 마법이 존나 센가?
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
아니 뭐 볼드모트의 저주 막은 것도
I found a
그
pensieve that day in the
릴리
restricted
포터가
section
고대 마법
with a
쓴
memory
거라고
that
하긴
showed
하던데.
this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensieve in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that?
사기꾼이라니.
The point is, we both have good reason to search this
우리같이
house.
죽음을 먹는 자들
You
해야지.
for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
전적으로 저를 믿으셔야 합니다.
Revelio.
뭘 보라는
Someone
거야?
piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Depulso.
Huh, a stairwell. Why
Oh.
bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Revelio.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
야영지에서 보내는 두 번째 주다 매일 더 많이 도착한다. 먹을 의사 및 마법 치유사들이 이들을 위해 최선을 다하고 있다. 슬픔이 전해진다. 역병에서 살아남은 이들도 살아가는 일을 잃어 영원히 지울 수 없는 상처를 입었다. 몇 명은 세상을 떠났고 다친 피부와 흉터는 아물더라도 형용할 길 없는 슬픔은 가시지 않는다. 우리 아버지와 무척 닮은 자식을 잃은 한 남자를 보았다. 도저히 견딜 수 없었다. 그 남자에게 약간이나마 위안을 주고 싶었다.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
난 배움을 찾아 이곳에 왔지만 이젠 도움이 필요하다. 내면 속 갈등이 나를 집어삼키고 있다. 마법은 사람들을 치유하기를 원하지만 마치 내가 그러지 못하게 막는 것 같다. 그렇다면 희망을 버려야 할까? 더 구해내지 못한 걸 영원히 후회하게 될까? 이들이 겪는 심적 고통을 덜어줄 수 있음을 알기에 환자들의 눈을 똑바로 바라볼 수가 없다. 오늘 야영지를 떠나는 남자를 봤다. 우리 아버지가 떠오르게 하는 바로 그 남자다. 그 남자를 도와줘도 분명 아무 문제없지 않았을까? 물론 연구는 계속할 참이었지만 그건 이 능력으로 선행을 베풀었을 때 우연히 얻을 수 있는 결과가 아닐까.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio.
또 없나? 뭐야 이거 나무 뿌리 같은 거. 또 먹을 게 없는데?
Lumos.
이게 그거네. 마법사의 돌에서 나왔던 빛 보면은 줄어드는 뿌리들 아닌가? 옥션에서 빛 비춰보니까 저거 되는데? 야, 더 찾을 게 있냐?
Revelio. Lumos.
나만 더 먹을 거 없는 거 같아? 뭐야? 아, 부서지네 이게.
Lumos. You're not going to
cool.
believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
니도 보여?
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm
가자.
tempted to
5미
hold
있으니까
my
뭔가 버리고 나랑 가자. 자, 언더크로프트.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
룬 도표. 봐도 모르겠는데?
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that apparently
어
Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here?
왔다.
in Hogwarts?
슬리데린이
You did
기록실.
not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned it.
이제
I'll let you know what I find
저주
out.
나오겠다.
I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
그래, 빠른 시일 내에 불러주길 바란다. 자, 집의 그림자 속에서 아니, 재능 포인트는 점점 늘어가는데. 뭐지? 뭐 알로우 호무라 뭐 추가로 있지 않았나? 아, 투 달 뒤의 남자. 나중에 합시다. 메인 퀘가 새로 갱신이 될 거예요. 좀 기다리면. 좀 새로 나오는데 걸리더라고.
Meet me near the
나왔다.
ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
내가 왜 더러운 그리핀도르의 말을 따라줘야 되지? 아씨 해야겠네. 윙가디움 레비오사 배워야 된다. 자, 일단 천문학 수업 먼저 그럼 배우러 갑시다. 천문학. 천문학.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
아, 별 봐야 되니까 밤에 하는구나.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant.
뭐야, 뭔 수업을
You'd have
했다고?
helped.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may
미친놈인가?
seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day.
아, 그때
Best
깃털 훔쳐달라 했던
Next time we talk,
걔구나.
I promise. Fewer explosions.
얘한테 안 갖다 주길 잘했죠 지난번에. 샤프인가 걔 오로라서 잘 보여야 된다고.
duelist to beat.
아, 오로라서 잘 보여야 된다기보다 나중에 적이 될 거라서 난 어둠의 마법사가 될 거기 때문에 초반부터 적대감을 형성할 필요는 없지.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
천문학 수업에 왜 점성을 하고 있냐? 뭐지?
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
흔쾌히 주네 이런 거? 이거 비싼 거 아니야?
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
나 같으면 이거는 좀 기분 나쁠 수도 있겠어. 남의 장비 갖다 쓰는 건데 아무것도 안 보이는데요? 아씨, 마우스 휠이 아니라 마우스로 맞추는 거임? 뭐 이따 병신 같은 게임이.
Now, I expect all of you to
아니, 휠 돌려서 맞추는 게 아니라 마우스를 위아래로 움직여서 맞추는 건데?
Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past.
천문학자는 따뜻하게 입었나 보지 새끼야. 뭐지?
이
새끼 뭐야 이거?
Which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismiss.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
뭐야?
I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
개꿀인데? 고마워. 정말
That's
친절하구나.
very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure?
준다는데 받아야지. 아이 뭘 이런
I'm
걸 다.
certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
창고 지역에서 아밋의 망원경 찾기. 이쪽인가요? 저쪽인가요? 미친데 왜 가이드가 이쪽으로 돼 있냐? 여긴가?
Revelio. This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
위에 있다. 위에.
A pristine night for stars.
Amit thinks he knows everything. He told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
나방은 여기 있는데 그 액자 어딨냐?
Lumos.
기다려봐. 씨발 퀘스트 영역으로 돌아가래. 개같은.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
안녕 헤드비그.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out.
레번클로 애들 곱선 개 좋아하네 진짜.
I promise.
지난번에 그 찾아달라 했던 애도 그렇고.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone
Lumos.
platform. Something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it.
Revelio.
Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were
Lumos.
originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
어디 가니?
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom.
뭐야 이
now and
새끼
then.
빛 안 들어오는데 루모스 쓰네?
It's not that creepy out
전물
here,
도어도
at night, is
못하는
it?
그건디?
The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
깜짝이야 뭐야 바닥 없는 줄 알았네.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not
Lumos.
as tidy as I expected.
전문표 찾기. 문 열어 문.
More cobwebs. You don't think any